Hey everyone, this is Judi with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. Today I'm going to be planning in my Love Letters planner for the week of Monday the 18th through Sunday the 24th. And guys, guess what? Do you know what day Saturday the 23rd is? Saturday the 23rd is National Handwriting Day. I believe that's, yep, National Handwriting Day. I could not believe it when I found that out. I was just looking at the daily holidays list and I was like, oh! So we're gonna use, I got out all my teacher and student books, and I'm gonna use a bunch of pencils and erasers and school stuff to decorate this one. I've done all kinds of florals and stuff up until now. So this is this current week. Look for the practice with me and the decorating videos if you want to see how I did this one. So here we go. This first half of the video is just going to be setting up decoration. I'm going to use little spaces to write down what the assignments are for each day. And then the second half of the video is going to be filling it in so that you guys have all of that for next week. So this is not my cat lady planner, but I can't resist. There aren't enough cats, so I have these little flaky separate stickers, a couple different sticker packs that have cats doing handwriting and journaling and stuff. So I wanted to start with these. This guy is on a little raft using a pencil as an oar. So I'm just going to try to fit these in around the edges of the pages. This guy's writing in a journal. See if I can fit them around the pages without taking up too much of the space. This is a little planner cat. He's got glasses on and he's writing his to-do list. So cute. This one's flying away on, it looks like a fountain pen. So cute. This guy, typical cat behavior. If you have a cat, you know, knocked over a bottle of ink and then is running away from the scene of the crime. Love it. So cute. This one is just hugging. Apparently favorite pen. I don't know. Not real sure there. So I'm just, like I said, trying to fit these in without taking up too much of the functional space. This guy is writing with his planner up on a stand. At first I thought it was something to do with music, but that's definitely a pen with a splat of ink. So maybe painting, but it looks like a book, so I don't know. And then this guy, another one, spilled bottle of ink, and this time he's stepping in it. So we will fit these on here somewhere. And then this is a different set. These are a little bit harder to see. This guy's rolling out some washi tape, which also goes along with our planners for sure. And I may not, it's looking like I may not get these all to fit on here, but that's okay. We'll just fit the ones we can. There's some little paw prints. This one's hugging a book. I don't think I'm going to try to fit these really super pale ones in. I think that they don't really work together. So let's see, I've got 4 on this page. If I can fit this 4th one on this page, I'll be all set. So I'll put this guy over here. Yeah, that's cute. I like that guy there. This guy, since he's cut off on the side, it's got to go against that side of the page somewhere. And then the other thing I pulled, like I said, was a bunch of the student and teacher sticker packs. So I thought I would use, this is a dashboard. I think it came from Target, but it wasn't this past year. It's been a while. I've had it for a while. And it's got these pencils, and they're paper. And so I thought I would use these under each of the days of the week for writing down the assignments. So I'm just going to pull some of these lighter ones. And they're tiny, but they'll work. because most of our letters, all of our letters right now are lowercase. So we can encroach a little bit into the top half of this row because we're only writing mainly, as long as we don't have any letters like T or L, we're only writing in the bottom half. And I'm just picking the lightest ones off the page so that I can write on them with a black pen, a fine black pen, and the writing will show up. And then I'm just going to use a bunch of pencils and composition notebooks and other things to fill in the rest of the pages. Let's put one pink one. Since there's only 2 pink pencils, I want to put one on each page. And then I think I'll switch. No, I don't think I will, because the yellow cat right there. Okay, so I think that was all I really wanted out of this book. I want to go ahead, yeah, like I said, I want to go ahead. So this is just basically masking tape, washi kind of tape on a clear acetate sticker background. So it's relatively see-through. So if you haven't been watching the rest of my videos, I have the Cat Lady Planner from my catch-all, and I've challenged myself to use cat stickers every week of this year in that planner. I just finished my inauguration spread, and I'm posting that today, so you can check that out. I've got a little black cat with a bright red bow tie, looking like maybe he wants to attend the inauguration. I don't think very many people are going to be attending the inauguration this year, which is just fine. Want that to go smoothly, don't want anybody to get hurt. Yes, these are so cute. I kind of struggled a little bit. I'm feeling like it's getting boring a little bit decorating this planner because I can't really put anything too far into the pages. So everything's kind of been around the edges. But this week I'm changing it up a little bit with the cats, which is pretty cool. I'm liking it so far. And Friday's gonna have to look like maybe it's part of the book. Tiny bit of his ear will get cut off. Okay, let's trim these all off. I tell you what, I've been using black pens up until this week that we're in now, this week. And then I switched to some of my color pens, and they just look so gorgeous. It almost makes the page look decorated without the stickers. So that's something. So that's what we have so far. So cute. Love it, love it. All right, next step then, like I said, was I pulled a bunch of different sticker books and sticker sheets that had pens and pencils and school stuff like these, and I thought I would just kind of go on around the edge with more of these. I have these, all of these, lots of different pens and pencils, so, and office supplies, different things. Love these, so many options. So I'm just gonna start sticking. Oh, and I pulled the Stick Girl book, which if you store your sticker books vertically, this happens. The books get caught on each other, so I just use a pair of needle nose pliers to pull the grommet out, and then I tie the elastic through the top hole, and I will do that. I'll do that off camera. But I pulled this one because I think there's is there a lady in here that was planning or looking like she was writing or crafting or something? I know I pulled this one for a reason. I looked through so many sticker books last night. There we go. Her. How could I not? I know that's a mild liner, but how could I not include her in this spread? I think I want to put her right up here by January. And again, so she's in the, oops, sorry, didn't realize that was off camera. So she's coming down onto this line, but our letter, I believe, is the I this week, so I can fit the I down below her. So I'm just gonna start sticking all kinds of pens and pencils all over the place. This one, Be Yourself. There was something in here I wanted to use, I think. pulled this book. Why did I pull this book? I think it had some big fat pencils in the back. Okay, well, you get the idea. I think that's got plenty going on all around the edges, so stay tuned for the second half of my video if you'd like to see my handwriting practice in here. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you like this video. I hope it inspires you to decorate your handwriting planner. If it does, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you. Alright, now that our pages are all set up, it's time to do some lettering. I have my 3 pens picked out. I've got a pink zebra Funwari, just like the zebra I've been using. I've got a green Tombow Fudenosuke, and I've got kind of a teal Pentel brush pen. So we'll use those. But before I get started, I know I said in my last video I was dreading the O because the O is my nemesis. I hate my O's. I don't like the way they look. Let me grab the O page so that you can see what I'm referring to. I just don't like them. This is the way they show us to draw them, and I don't know why. I don't like them. And so I remembered a tip that I picked up from a couple different hand lettering folks as I watched their practices and got their tips on their different YouTube videos, and that was you're supposed to also be developing your own style as you hand letter. So if I don't like my O, I'm going to change it. I'm going to change it into something I do like. So I pulled all the different practice sheets that I printed out and the books. This one's from the Crayola book, and see their O. They just start and drop straight down and then kind of come over against it all thin, and I like that one. This is the Art of Hand Lettering for Beginners. These are practice sheets from the top. This is one of the Tombow practice sheets, and they kind of do the same thing. They don't quite drop straight down. They come down at an angle, and then they hook and come around that top. I like that one too. It's pretty. It's hard to see. And then the third one was also a Tombow, and they kind of drop straight down again, and then they get really wild with the loop at the top. So I practiced all 3 of these on just a big dotted lined sheet of paper with my 3 different pens. So this was my attempt at the first one, where you just kind of come over and meet the excuse me, so the top row of each of these is this one. Each one's a different pen. So this is the zebra Funwari. So there's that first one. This is the Tombow Fudenosuke, and this is the Pentel Touch, where they just drop straight down and I come over and touch it. The second one was, the second row is this second one, where they kind of just barely loop around and grab the top. And there's my third one, and I kind of like it. And then the third one was the really crazy big giant loop. That's my third row. And I think I like that one maybe for a capital O. But for the lowercase o, I really kind of like this first one, where you just drop straight down and kind of come over and touch it. I kind of like that one the best. So I'm going to start making my O's like this. I encourage you guys to do the same. I knew I was going to have to do that with the S's and maybe the R's. Maybe this will help me like my O's a little bit better. I'm not sure. I'm gonna just kind of make it not like this big loopy crazy bottom one. That's gonna be, I think, my capital O. I'm gonna go for kind of something in between sorry, you can't even see what I'm doing, in between these two, where I kind of just kiss the top of that and sometimes and I grab it and just see how my style develops. I kind of like this one, not too crazy, and go from there. So this is going to be my first letter that I'm going to fix, is my O. So I'm going to come down over here actually and do a few O's with my 3 different pens to help with my warm-up. So this is the Tombow Fudenosuke. So grabbing up high. So I've got lots of movement. Let me get you guys zoomed in a little bit. There we go. Wait for the camera to stop shaking. So I'm going to just drop straight down fat and then kind of come up and catch it. And with my paper slanted, I like that. I don't know why. I just like the look of that so much better. It looks to me like hand lettering. It doesn't look like 4th grade cursive class gone wrong. It's the best way I can describe it. This looks like a purposeful, artistic O. At least the skinnier ones do. The other ones I was doing just looked like ugly elementary school cursive class. I want to work on my tails a little bit because I know I need to try to leave myself a tail. And then the Pentel. So I try to kind of pick colors that were in the stickers I chose. And you can see these get thin no problem. This one with this floppier tip pen, it really wants to stay fat. So let's get into this week's practice. So you'll see when I set all of these weeks up moving forward, I do the new letter and then the most recent 2 letters, and then we start with 4 words for the week. And I'm trying to stick to no more than 5-ish, 6-ish letters per word. I just finished making the February challenge, which I will definitely post. But so you can see I've got the previous 2 letters, the current week's letters, and then 4 words. And in all of the words, they're actual real words, just like some of them we may not be super familiar with. I'm using only letters that we've already learned. And in all the weeks, I try to use words where there's the new letter is used at the beginning, in the middle, and at the end of the word. And then I had fun putting attic in here for this one because I think it's really fun when there are 2 T's next to each other and you get to use one swooping cross for both T's. So in all of these, I really tried hard to find real words that use the letter at the beginning, in the middle, and at the end of the word. Same thing, here's W. I've got a W at the beginning, at the end, and a double W, owie, boo-boo, in the middle of that one. So I will publish this. We do have 1 week here where we don't have a new letter. We just have an overturn drill, and we'll see it. We'll look at it when we get there. So it gave me a chance to use a few extra words and a few extra letter combinations. And I also tried to work in at least 1 word that has every letter used at least once that we've already learned. That's going to get more difficult as we get deeper into the alphabet. But for now, at least, that was my thought process behind the letters, the word choices that I made. So if you have any comments or suggestions, anything I'm missing, please let me know in the description box. And let's get started. So first we're going to go back and repeat the letter C. I liked my C's the other day. Get this page out of the way so I got plenty of room. Make sure you're on camera. Choking up on my pen, holding my page. Hello, Calcifur. It's kind of, he's blocking the light. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Kelsey, I don't need your help, baby. Pretty fitting since there are cats all over my page. So that was the Tombow. This is the zebra, Funwari. I do like the C's. You can fit a lot of C's on the row. The Pentel Touch. So these 2 are a little fatter because I tried to connect to that one, and I kind of like them a little better. Next is the letter E. So if we need to remember, right here's our E. So this is the zebra. Oops, I put my pens in the wrong order. Here's the Tombow Fudenosuke. Alright, and last but not least, the Pentel. I'm liking my Pentel E's today. Next is our new letter, the I. So grab our sheet. Alright, the I stroke is also the letter I and is used to create these letter forms. A, so the I is going to be the other half. So an A is going to be a C and an I attached to it. That's why they mention it here. A T is just a really tall I, and so on and so forth. So here's our I. It's going to be like my O, but I just don't finish it, right? And then I put a dot on top. Okay, so the letter I. Oh, guys, I like I's. I like I's a lot. Now, I'm just noticing though, I'm not making my tails very big. They're making their tails just as high. So I'm going to try to make my tails higher. Hopefully I still like them as much. It definitely gives you a chance to really get thin on your upstroke. This is the zebra. And I think I mentioned I ordered these off of Amazon and I had to buy a combo pack with mild liners in it. I did find a website called Jet Pens where you can get a multi-pack of these zebra Funwaris, just the zebra Funwaris. And the Pentel Touch. So if you're looking to invest in a bunch of different colored pens like I did, check out Jet Pens. I've heard a lot of I've never ordered from them myself, but I've seen a lot of good feedback about them. All right, our first word, this is another thing that I did on this first month that I did not do, I won't be doing moving forward as we learn more and more letters. I did repeat a word this week that we had last week. I think we ended on this. No, we ended on, yes, we ended on kui on the 17th. So I did repeat a couple words, but that's because we only knew, 4 or 5 letters. So there won't be any repeats next time. You again? He's sitting just off camera. His little toes are right there. Hi, buddy. Please don't bump my pen, okay? I'm not liking how high up I'm starting with my O's. I think I'm going to try to start them down a little bit lower and see if I like them better. I think I like that O better, where I start just a little lower. There's page 1 done. Calcifur is sitting on page 2. All right, oi. Oi is our next word. So I get to start with my O's again. I like those O's better. I noticed I was starting my I's down low like my O's. I don't want to do that. I want to start my O low, but I want to start my I high. Not bad. Ice is next. It does look pretty when you bring the tail way, way up. I like that. All right, next, the pink zebra Funwari. And the Pentel Touch. Last but not least, kochi, which I don't remember what that means. Let me look that up real quick. Okay, so this is gross. This is the plural form of coccus. So like Staphylococcus aureus, which is a bacteria. So if you have a bunch of them, then you have cocci. Yeah, so that must be Latin. Anyway, we're not gonna worry too much about the definition. We're just gonna write the word. Wow, this is a good one to practice spacing and where to start. Now that I'm starting my O's down lower, I really had to think about that one. This is the zebra. So I think I'm figuring out what it is I'm doing wrong on the O's. I'm staying up very, very high. The ones I practiced that I liked, I came down quite a bit lower, and the same can be said for the style of the one that I was trying to learn, where they come down and cross over about halfway down. So I need to try to come down a bit lower when I swoop around. I do like that much better. That is our hand lettering practice for Inauguration Week for National Handwriting Day, Saturday the 23rd. Let me zoom back out for you. Put this back in my planner. I'm so glad I started using colored pens. They make it so much prettier. There we go. This is what your pages should look like if you're following the Big Love Letters Challenge for the week of Monday the 18th through Sunday the 24th, with National Handwriting Day on Saturday the 23rd. I hope you like this video. I hope it helps you and gets you going, gets you motivated. I really do feel like I'm having a lot more success this time around. Please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.